Hello. Right, super exciting. I'm going to do jazz hands because we have got the brand new box kit from the lovely John. Hi, John.
Hello.
So we've got, this is issue number 4.
This is issue 4, the summer special.
Yes, amazing.
So it is, again, I've changed it around a little bit with what you get in it, but I know you'll go through that.
Yep.
And it's all done by me.
Lovely,
so it's all
lovely.
drawn by me, it's all put together by me.
Indeed.
And there's no graphic things, but you'll go into some of that as well, because you've got a few sneaky images to show people, haven't you?
We have indeed. Okay, so what we've got first off is a one-day special. We do have a mega bundle. We'll come to that in a second. Okay, so you've got your box kit, and I know, John, you're going to have a lovely little flick through in a short while, so we can see. Now, we've got papers I'm going to go through, we've got some stamps, we've got die stencil, but this beauty down here, lovely. This is an exclusive die to us here at the craft store.
It is, yes.
Wonderful.
This is part of my range. So this isn't a die that we designed specially to go with the box kit. It's not one that the box kit manufacturers have made. It's come out of my standard range.
Right.
People might remember the Firth Park tags that we launched about 3-4 weeks ago, maybe a bit longer.
Yep.
This is the actual Firth Park itself, the Firth Park frame, and it matches perfectly with the box, so I held it back.
Wonderful.
Knowing that it works so well with this kit.
Yeah.
So we thought, well, what we'll do is, as we always do on here, we'll give you the exclusive. So the only way to get hold of this at the moment is with you here with the box kit.
Excellent. Okay, now I'm being told that we're already extremely busy for the mega bundle. Again, I'm going to break it down in a second. One day special is on screen. Can't tell you, there's so many elements which we're going to go through. But your mega bundle is also going to include these two fantastic dies. So you're getting everything you see here, and then you're going to get these two fantastic die sets. Now, if you become a Freedom member, it's silly value.
Well, yeah,
what's going on?
We were saying this in the meeting because normally you would pay that price.
Yeah.
This is a 7x5 die on its own, plus the extra 2 dies in there.
Indeed.
There's nearly an A4 sheet of metal in that one, brand new today. Then the Poppy, then the Firth Park.
Wonderful.
That would normally be around this price.
Okay.
To get all of the stamps and the box and everything in there is a little bit crazy.
Amazing. So look, just pop it in your basket, right? It was on pre-order, and already half the stock of the mega bundle has gone. 2 payments of just £20.23 for everything that you see here. Great price. Right, so in the box kit, well, first off the magazine, we're going to get 129 fantastic hints and tips and everything.
So there's 79 full projects in here.
Yeah.
And there's 120, they count it 129 hints and tips and ideas to do.
Okay.
But you've actually got 79 projects in here. And they are, I mean, there's adverts, there's even a sneak peek of Christmas in here. But shows you what you get, but things like this. So you see this card, this is one of mine.
Amazing. But
here it is in the magazine. Here are the step-by-step instructions.
Great stuff.
So, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've done 4 of those.
Yeah. But
you're going through, it's everything. So if I keep flicking, there's the card.
Amazing.
There is the instructions. And that's by Sarah Greeley from Funky Fossil.
Oh, Sarah,
so she did all the stencil ones. I did thank her when I saw her last. But beautiful. So you want to know how to make that. It tells you in simple step-by-steps. One of the things I love about the box kits, it says things like, blend blue distress ink in the centre of a white square of cardstock. Leave white edges around the ink space. They're not complex. They're not difficult. They're really simple. Here, this one I love.
Yes.
This is by Glynis.
Oh, okay.
And Glynis is like glitter queen normally.
Oh, wonderful.
So she's sort of kept down a bit, but the colour intensity in there is beautiful. But again, there it is. Full instructions.
Wonderful.
And it carries on. This is all the papers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't even, there's no stamping, there's no colouring, everything's done for you here.
Lovely.
There's the full instructions on it. And this one was by Maxine, who's one of my angels. Yeah. So, but it's all there, literally, I could keep going through. The papers are in the middle.
Yes.
There's one by me. Look, I coloured.
You're good.
I coloured with alcohol pens. But yeah, everything, you know, even down to here by Leslie, details of new products. It's an amazing idea, and it has everything in there. And to be honest, this would equate to 79 YouTube videos.
Wow. Okay,
that's
impressive.
What me and the girls would have to do to show you how to make every project that's in here.
Yeah.
Plus there's articles, there's even a question and answer from me.
Oh, I love that.
And there's a hilarious one because she said, has anything funny ever happened to you on television? And I went, no, thinking that they wouldn't put that in. But no, printed in there is, has anything funny happened to you on television? No. Okay. Full stop. Next question.
I love that.
So, you know, it's genuine.
Good stuff, good stuff. Right, now, so we've had a little flick through the magazine. Can we talk about these beautiful stamps, hand-drawn, and you insist on this?
I do. I know that what people tend to do, you know, sometimes they'll go with, this is the theme that you get, but I've never done a full A4 stamp set.
Yeah.
So this is a great opportunity, because if we were to produce this, we couldn't produce this and sell this at the price the whole kit is.
Right, okay.
I'm going to be honest.
Wow.
The practical who make these have such buying power that it blows all of us out of the water. So it gave me a really good opportunity. So I've done blooms and butterflies. So you've got the carnation in there. You've got the butterflies to go around it. You've got carnation heads, so you can decoupage and add them on. I've put some of my favourite sentiments in, like, remember, you can do anything, but you can't do everything. And a true friend is a work of heart.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
You've then got, at the bottom is the violets, but again, separate violet heads, so you can build patterns, and the leaves, the butterfly. Then you see that little butterfly sort of border? There's a stencil and a die to match that, included in the kit.
Amazing.
And then you've got, at the side, you've got the circles, and it's everything I use when I make collage stamps. So why buy a collage stamp? Because you can make your own. Yeah,
good point.
Which is the point. The text is Immortal Beloved, which I've used a lot. It's a letter from Mozart, I think it was, or Beethoven, that was never delivered to his beloved. And I've used it in the background of a lot of my stamps over the years. That's actually the full text. Right. So you've got that text using, they're so useful. You've got a frame of little, you've got the frame there of sort of like violets, or they could be buttercups, or they could be, it could be anything, with little butterflies going through them. I basically packed an entire A4 sheet.
It's amazing.
You can do, I'm going to use a shabby one. I was really chuffed when this came through, because I'm just like, and you can see how many of these I've used because I don't clean my stamps. Yeah. So you can see there's nothing in there that's not usable, because everything's been used.
Fabulous. Can we talk about these illustrations?
Yeah. So when I've drawn them and put the stamps together, I sent the images to Leslie Lakin, who is one of our angels, and she is amazing at colouring. Yeah. These are her hand-coloured versions of the drawings I did. Yeah. Yeah. So you can see I left these in a bag. I haven't even touched them since I first did them. What I actually did was I scanned these in. Okay. And we used these to make the papers. Right. Okay. So these are your original. So these are the original sort of printed of the drawings that I pulled together and did. Amazing. Because some of them I've drawn by hand, some of them I've pulled together and arranged. Yes. And this is Leslie colouring them in with different mediums, which we then scanned, and you'll see these appearing on the tags, on the papers. Yeah. So if you're not a colourist, they're already coloured in there for you. That is brilliant. Should we look at the papers? Let's do this. So from there, as you've just said, John, then we go to these. And can I just also stress about the quality of the papers? Yes. Well, what we've done is the paper you will get is matte. Okay. So this may feel a little bit gloss. This may be one of the samples that we got. Sure, okay. Your paper will be matte in there so that you can ink on it. Right. But you can see all of the colours, the patterns and everything are completely right. Yes. In fact, what I'll do is, if I pull mine out, sorry, I never thought of this. No, go for it. It's all good. I'm a complete idiot. No, you're not. I am. But yeah, you can see. Shall I pass you that one? Cool. I'll put it there for you. Yeah. And then they can just check it and do it over. But basically, what you've got in here are, there are mini tags, and there is a die for the mini tags in the die set. Yeah. Yeah, and that's using all the elements from the stamps, so that if you're not a stamper, it's done for you. There are larger tags. Yep, there you go. Which match almost exactly with my exact ones. These are Leslie's coloured images. Fabulous. Where we've scanned them in and I've put them onto a background and collaged them up. There's some more of Leslie's images where I've made them into postcards, again with elements from the stamps, and then using, again, elements from the stamps to make these background papers. Right. So the text is the same, the circles, the butterflies. Yeah. You can see the carnations on that one. So everything ties together, but everything's been made, and it's been made in 4 different colourways. It's brilliant. We've done a sort of antique rose. Yes. There's a taupe. I think there's a china blue, we called it. And Sam actually
There it
named
is.
the green.
Hang on, sorry.
And I can't for the life of... I'm going to call it Sprout.
Sprout.
Because the colour that he named it is not a word I'm going to use.
Oh, fair
I've
enough,
forgotten
all
the file was actually called that. But it's like a sort of deep, almost like a foresty green.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
But you've got all those in there. So you will find you've got inks and colours to match with them.
Okay.
But the way they class it is they say it's 32 page.
Okay.
And it is if you count each side. So you're basically
Right.
going to get 8 A3 sheets.
Got you.
Yeah, with 4 designs, 2 on each side. So it's the same as having 16 A4 pieces.
Yep.
But there's 32 because there's a design on each side.
Got you.
So I never want anyone to think...
I know.
You know
I
what I mean?
you're saying.
Yeah.
No, because you're
it's how
always
it's
so
classed as
honest.
pages,
Yeah,
so-
absolutely. Going on to the tag
Yeah.
dies then.
So then you've got the die set. So you see here you've got the butterfly die, edger, which matches exactly with the stamp.
Yep.
And with the stencil we're yet to see. You've got the little plate which cuts out those 6 little flowers.
I love them.
'Cause
Yeah.
people love little flowers.
Yeah.
Then the largest tag on there will cut out the little tags in the paper pad exactly. It's matched. And then the smaller ones will work to go your sentiments on, or for you to stamp yourself or to build up.
Yeah.
And I've even put a little die in it which will create the ring with the stitch detail.
Love that.
And another one that will give you the whole reinforcer.
That one, yeah, there.
Yeah, so you're actually getting one to make a hole and one to make a reinforcer.
Fabulous.
And that's all included in the box set.
Still going. Hang on. Here we go.
And then you get the Firth Park
Yes,
die. And the Firth Park die is
exclusive.
a full die set. So this is 3 dies. So you get the beautiful Firth Park rings frame, which you can see can cut in. You get an outside and an inside. So you can cut it with the inside and the pattern, the outside and the pattern without it. You can cut the planes on their own. So there's so many combinations.
Yeah.
And it's perfect for making you a 5x5 square frame.
Excellent.
Just using 2 of them, even without the pattern.
Nice.
I love that one. It is one of my absolute favourites.
So remember, this is exclusive to us here at the craft store as part of the box kit. But what we've got on screen for you, which most of you are going for, of course, is the complete... Oh, wait, we have to talk about the stencil. I'm missing the stencil as well.
So
Sorry.
you get the stencil as well.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. So in this you've got, this is matched again to all of the designs I've done, and that's the thing of being a control freak and doing it yourself. So the flowers are the same as what cut out from the die.
Right.
Yeah. The butterflies are the same butterflies as are in the stamps. See the strip down the side of the butterflies? That matches exactly. If you can see on the overhead,
yes, yeah.
you can actually see here where I've stamped it twice in a row, and then I've used the stencil to colour just one side. And fade it across.
It's lovely.
So if I wanted to, I could take the die as well, put that on and cut it out.
Yeah.
So it's all matched together.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Right, so that's, well, I mean, that's amazing in your one day special anyway. And then in the complete collection, here we go. So we've got our beautiful poppies that you've popped in.
Yeah, the poppies I am really proud of.
Yeah.
They came out beautifully. Again, these are hand-drawn dies, and they've even got the deboss lines in them. So you can see there it's got all the detail debossed.
Yeah.
Again, so that you can colour that, you can ink that. Tomorrow I'm probably going to show you how you can use the Kaleido pen and
great.
foil to foil those.
Nice.
But then you've got the loopy as well.
Yes.
And I don't know what it is about this, it just really appealed to me.
Yeah, yeah.
So the loopy big die is actually 5x7.
Okay.
So it's actually a big size die.
Yeah.
You can make books out of it and all sorts because you can lace ribbon through the edge. You've then got the long tag, which is nearly 8 inches long. Then you've got the square, but the square fits exactly in the centre of the Firth Park frame.
Fabulous.
So you can mount that up.
Yep.
Yeah, and of course the actual loopy label, you can lay that down in things. I mean, I've got so many bits to show you that you can do with it.
Amazing.
But it is just one, again, it's one of my new release, brand new today,
Yeah.
launch of the a new tag set, die set from me.
Whoop, whoop, right then. So I know, but it's so lovely. You are getting so much for your money and such beautifully drawn stamps and all the dies that come with it. It's amazing. The papers. Right. So if you're a Freedom member, this is what we call a why not deal. You might as well become a Freedom member because you're still saving and your postage is covered. For all of this, it's just £40.46. Or if you're a if you want to pay by FlexiBuy, 2 payments of just £20.23. And we will send it out to you once you have paid this first instalment. Now, we are over half the stock gone. We are extremely busy on the phones. Please go to the website at thecraftstore.com. 030679 is the... No, 879. Right, wait. let me correct myself, 030879 is your item number for the complete collection. And just look at all of these fantastic samples that we've got here. Do have a look at the website because we've got lots more on there. You can shop by brand, of course. We've got all those beautiful butterflies, absolutely gorgeous. So we've got 5-star reviews going on here. So, John, you happy to demo or show a few samples?
Yeah, no,
what do you reckon?
which
Demo?
I'll demo.
Oh, hang on.
Hang on.
Oh. Okay, apparently it's last chance.
Oh, it is, yes,
to get
sorry.
issue 3.
We managed to find some more of the issue 3, the autumn.
Okay.
And this is sold out, was out of stock everywhere.
Right.
So we've put it on as a special
Yeah.
with the new one. And there is a limited number. Once it's gone, it has definitely gone.
That's it, right.
So they're sort of on the website, and I think you've got it on the end of the counter.
Yes.
But basically, once that whole collection has gone, it has gone. We don't have any more. I actually thought we got more than we had and had to reduce the stock when we put it through originally because we didn't have as many of the 3 as we got.
Okay.
So in this one, you're actually getting 2 full box sets.
Amazing.
The last one and the new one. So it's crazy because in that one you're going to get an embossing folder, an A4. I think there's a big stamp set in that one. You get a die set in that one, so you get the papers.
Yeah.
So again, there's so much in it.
Yeah, amazing.
It's crazy.
I love it, absolutely love it. So if you do want these, last chance saloon, it is going really quick now. 20% of the stock has gone, £19.98. Of course, what you could do actually is if you're buying the one-day special, you've opened up your Flexi Buy basket and then you can get this for like just shy of £10 for both of them on your first Flexi.
I mean, I'll be honest, I have got 2 sets of the stamps and the dies. So, but then everyone knows that I'm really naughty for buying a second set anyway, but it is quite useful to do that.
Absolutely.
Plus you get an extra set of the papers. If you didn't have 3, it's worth having it, to be honest.
Wonderful. Now look, Kate is telling me in my ear that this is going to go. Can't get any more. Once it's gone, it's gone. £19.98, 987289. Over to you, my lovely.
Right. Okay, so what I thought I would do is rather than do one of the projects in the book, because it seems silly, because when you get it home, you're going to have full instructions. So if I go, you know, the usual one goes, so right, I'm going to show you how to make this card, and then show you how to make this card, and then when you get it home, there's a full written instructions on it. You've got 79 projects, so I'm going to focus on trying to show you more things.
Brilliant.
Yeah? So I wanted to show a couple of different pieces, and this is something similar to what I did the other night. So I'm just going to, well, I'll stamp first, so I'm going to put my foam into stamp first. I've got my press to impress.
I love that, yeah.
I know, it's amazing how many people...
Oh, we had lovely Jenny on yesterday.
Yeah, Jenny, I was talking to Jenny on her birthday, actually.
Yeah.
I bet she kept it quiet that it was her birthday, didn't she? The other
day.
She
didn't say anything,
Yeah, it had been the day before.
Oh, we would have celebrated and everything.
Yes, I think that's why she kept it quiet like I would. When I did speak to Jenny and she was just saying how much she loves it.
Yeah.
But the number of demonstrators I see on here with it.
Yes.
It's crazy. So if you're you're just a plain simple stamper, yeah, this is really so simple because this image is done for you. Right, okay, that's it.
Right.
Yeah. All detail, everything's covered.
Yeah. Nothing,
you know, fancy or anything needed on that one. So I'm just going to grab my water brush. So if I want to colour this in, I'm going to grab the Craft Artist inks because these are so useful to do it with. A little bit of ink on my top, get a little bit of flowing, yeah. And you just simply pick up some ink and colour it in because the work's done for the shading. So I'm not going to spend hours and colour all of this, but I just wanted to show you how they've been drawn. So you can see there already, I had a little bit dark in how it works. Let's take a little bit of the green.
Lovely.
Just for the leaf. And because all the shading lines are done, it's actually really, really easy. Let's get a little bit of water flowing. Because all of the, let's get a little bit more water flowing, shall we? Basically,
yep.
You can see there how it's already starting to look 3D and I've done no work.
Amazing.
Because all of the work has been done. I forgot how much it bleaches out on the overhead.
No, it's all good, it's all good.
So you're not seeing it anywhere as dark. But effectively, okay, really simple, but we've started there to colour in the leaf. We could just do exactly the same. Let's get a little bit more water flowing on the others, water them in, but the work's been done for you in the stamp.
Okay.
So you're not having to bother. So we can do that. Yeah?
Yep, good.
And what we've got is, of course, that will fit exactly within the frame of the first part.
Excellent.
Yeah?
Yep.
So it fits exactly in, and I'll be showing you, you know, how we do that in a little bit, or possibly at 8 o'clock, I can't remember. I don't know what I've got planned, so I change all the time anyway. Okay, so that's us just doing a simple stamp.
Okay.
So that's there for you, and I know that I pay and I end up paying quite a lot for that. But what we've actually got is a stencil.
Okay.
And we've got the stamps that you can build up with.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to move and pop in my my press to impress stencil board.
Okay.
Because life is far too short to be putting stencils down.
Wonderful.
To be gluing them down.
Right, quick stock update. Is this of the complete collection? Right, the complete collection is now 60% of the stock gone. Please do check out your baskets on this. As I always say, it's really important, just pop it in your basket, check out, and then you can just chill out for the next 24 hours knowing you've got it, you know.
Yeah. It's easier to do.
Yeah.
And again, if you manage to get it on pre-order and you're sort of crafting along,
that's nice.
Then you know you can just do it along as I'm doing it. And remember, we always try and put all of the shows afterwards onto our YouTube channel.
That's great.
So that people can actually watch them back again.
Yeah.
So I'm just putting the stencil in. I'm going to go with the main words, but I'm going to use the magnet rules, get them the right way, just to hold it in place. And I can block out these little bits. So I can block out the sections down there.
Yep.
And this little border here. So I can just going to go with a bit of orange. Take one of my blending brushes and just literally
look at that.
Messily go over it.
No, that's cool.
I'm going to take a little bit of red.
Okay.
And go kind of around the outside. But you see all these little circles?
Yeah.
You think, I mean, in one of the samples, Sarah has actually pierced through them and stitched through them.
Oh, I'll have to have a look.
Because they are that fine, but they will work. So we start to build up a collage. So you can see you getting those dreamy little bits just flowing. So I'm just going to literally keep moving my stencil and using whatever's left. Yeah?
Yep, all good.
Whatever's left on my brush, just to move it a few different ways. There we go. And then I'm going to take the side of it, okay, like this, and I'm just going to sort of scrub along.
Yes.
But you create a real soft, almost focus lines for yourself.
Yeah, I really like that, the composition of it.
So it's just building it, and I'm building out from the centre, from that fly. So now, of course, I've got the stamps. So I can start using those. So I'm going to take the text, because I love the text.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I just got this thing about the text. So, and I'm not going to use black. If I use black, it's so sharp. I'm actually going to use the colours in here. So I'm going to use the red. And you can use your press. You can put it on the lid of your press to impress. It's not a problem at all. You can do that. But all I'm going to do is just follow that along and get the text in.
Perfect.
And then I'm going to sort of almost shadow it further up. Yeah?
Yep.
So it needs a little bit more ink, but don't try and be perfect. If you are someone of those stampers who constantly tries to be perfect, don't bother. You're trying to build a collage. So I'm just putting this in. Yeah, so I've gone with some of the text. I'm now going to go with some of these, one of these big circles. Same colour again. And I'm just going to do the same thing. And I'm going around the same area. I'm just trying to create almost the same inner focus.
Yeah.
So we'll take that one off, and I'm going to get the smaller one. And I'm going to go back to the orange. So I'm going to almost overlap them.
I'm really liking this collage.
Anyone can do this.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted to do with this kit and with these stamps, was to sort of people to go, you can build your own collage patterns, whatever you want.
Right.
Really, really simply, by not even using many of the stamps. And then I'm just going to take one of the butterflies, and I'm going to grab a little bit of, no I'm not going to go grey, I'm going to go with
Ooh.
the purpley colour.
Controversial.
Yeah, let's keep it in colour.
Okay.
And I'm just doing exactly the same. Oh, I dropped it there. Does it matter? Nope, not in the slightest. We're building a collage, but you see, I'm keeping everything around the same area.
Yeah, yeah.
So I've kind of built up quite a soft collage there. So this is the point where most people go, oh, I'm stuck. Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, or what to do, or how to finish it, or what to do with it. And that's where we can bring the dies in.
Fabulous.
So I'll do that in a second if I clear this down.
That sounds like a plan, because we need to tell you about box kits 3 and 4. 2/3 of the stock has gone. This is last chance saloon here. There's not going to be any more reruns. That is it. Is that right, John?
Yes.
Yes, good stuff. £19.
That's what I was told.
All right. £19.98. So you've got box kit 3 and box kit 4 for just £19.99. Now, let me see. Here we go. This is the autumn bundle. So obviously we flicked through the one-day special, but look, this is the autumn special. And let's have a look. Again, you've got loads of hints and tips. How many Dewberries are in this?
I think there's 68, at least 68 different projects in there.
Amazing.
But you've got an embossing folder in this one, a die set and a stamp set.
Yes.
So you've got the beautiful Tumbling Leaves embossing folder included in there. And again, you get all of the papers. So you've got all the autumnal papers that I did.
There you go. Let's flick to, oh, aren't they lush? Absolutely beautiful. There you go.
So sort of pumpkin, the sort of pumpkin and sage.
Yeah.
And I can't remember what the other two colours were called that I made
It's
up
a
for that.
lovely pinky one.
I kind of just make them, I go for the colour I like,
Yeah.
and then I make a name up for it, to be honest.
Amazing, love that. Here you go, let me show you the extras then. So we have got the stamps. I should have got, oh, well, yeah, that'll be all right. Hang on, put it the right way around, Alex. Turn it the right way around, Alex. Right, so you've got the stamps, you've got, it's almost like it's a beautiful sunflower here.
It's like a sunflower there. Yeah, you've got a sunflower, you've got the leaves to go with it. It's very autumnal, but we are coming up to that season anyway. And
I know, where's
to be
it gone?
fair, it is my favourite season of the year. I am an autumn child, without a shadow of a doubt.
Nice, and then you've got the sentiments. Autumn is a second spring when every leaf is a flower. And then this is the embossing folder, you can see. Lovely tumbling leaves. And then last but not least, you have got the beautiful dies. Oh, aren't they so sweet?
Yeah, it's almost like leaves in a frame, that die.
It is.
You need to almost cut it to see what it does.
Know what you mean. Lovely stuff. And then you are getting issue 4 with this as well. Right, we are over 70% of the stock gone. It's going to go, I reckon, 987289. Last chance saloon for this lovely little bundle. Back to you, John.
Right, okay, so I've done my collage, so I'm going to go to my loopy.
Okay.
As again, I said I was going to try and focus on things that you can't see. So what I can do is use this die to frame it, to say what's the bit I like, yeah, and get it in the right place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go kind of there and centre it all, yeah. So all you're actually doing is choosing a bit you like, and this is where I think we lose confidence when we're stamping, because we do something like that, we'll do a collage, but we don't know how to end it or how to finish it. So the easiest thing to do is literally just to cut it out. Now, what I want to do is, as well, I'm going to put some poppies on there.
Okay.
So I'm going to put through some poppies at the same time. I'm just going to use the two solid ones for speed. So I'm going to run those through, but while I do that, I'll actually show you the card I've already got prepped.
Okie dokie.
Because, well, the card base I've already got prepped. Run through that. What I've done is, this is what I love about the loopy. It's perfect aspect ratio for sort of UK cards.
Yeah.
So this is a 6x8 card blank.
Cool.
So it's let me do a larger mat on it of a lighter colour, and then I've got the loopy on there.
Got you.
And I don't know, I just really like it. I can't say anything. I mean, you've got
cool.
spaces to put pearls on it. You can
dig out this
red ribbon
one.
through it and all sorts.
Yeah.
But there's so much you can do. But by having the separate one, we can make it as a frame. But of course, we've got this one now, which fits in perfectly.
Beautiful.
So suddenly,
yes.
it looks like a stamp we've bought. And we've got our pieces, but I want to show you how I would finish that. So I would bring in, again, my press to impress and my stencil board in.
Fab.
Because this is the easiest thing I found of everything I've ever tried. You know, to colour edges.
Go.
You know, when you're colouring the edge.
Oh, yeah.
And you're having to hold it.
Yeah.
And no, all I do is pop it on the stencil board.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Take a little bit of the ink I want to do on my brush and just colour around the edges.
Perfect.
I don't even have to hold it, it's held in place with the magnets.
You know that, does the stencil board come with the Press to Impress?
Yeah, we did do a bundle with it together.
Okay.
I'm not sure if there's any left.
Okay.
It is available on its own, I think.
Lovely, okay.
But yeah, we did do a kit with it all together, but it is available as an addition for people who got it. It's a new thing. I don't think you've seen it, have you?
No.
No, it comes with the rules and everything.
Oh, that's cool.
Makes it so much easier than having to tape things down.
Yeah.
But can you see now how that pops
Yes.
against that card? So again, if I hold that up, you might see a little bit better how it actually just hands out against it.
That's beautiful.
Rather than being
And
plain.
it's so delicate as well.
And it looks like you know, it looks like it's a stamp you've bought. So I'm going to take now the poppies. Every time. I never get my pokey tool out. I always leave, and it's the last thing I put away after a show. So it's supposedly the first thing I bring out, but it's not. But you can see your poppies have cut beautifully. And what you've got is, I'm just going to...
So delicate, their stems.
The stems are so thin. I really genuinely thought that the manufacturers would refuse this one. Because you know I pushed it so far. This was further than anything. I mean, that is literally, it's about 2 mil, if that, or 1 mil even.
Do the manufacturers now?
Just give up.
I never thought that.
They've literally just given up.
Love it.
They literally just now send through as samples whatever I've drawn. Because I do all the lines and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
So instead of coming back and going, John, you know that this has to be this close to this, they just do it now. And I'll go, yeah, it's okay, it works, and they'll make it.
Excellent.
They don't even get involved. One of our account manager, when I last saw her, said to me that, she said, we see your dies, we see the drawings. She said, we have no idea what you're doing or what you're trying to achieve. She said, until you send us through the packaging with the lovely picture on of what you've made.
Amazing.
She said, and then we pass it round the office. They'll go, oh, that's what it is. Oh, that's what it does.
Right.
Because obviously they're not in my head. So they don't know what the heck I'm trying to achieve.
I like that.
So I pulled some of the red again.
Okay.
Yeah. And all I'm going to do is just again, lightly, but it will just darken that edge, but it brings out... you see then, you see all of that detail.
Yeah, you do. It's really...
From the debossing. And again, all I'm going to do is just take my magnet off, just drag down with the brush a little bit or up. I'm not trying to colour it, I'm just trying to take the starkness of the white off. Okay. So I've got those, but I need to cut one more bit if there's something else you can do.
Well, because, John, green is on the screen. I sounded very serious then, didn't I?
You did.
Right, so, as Yanis likes to say, green is on the screen. It has now gone limited for box kit 3 and 4. Last chance saloon to get this bundle at £19.98, and just what you're getting is amazing. Oh, what was that? Oh, Katie just said in my ear. If you want the mega bundle as well... Oh, yeah, that's true. Yes, right. So you could always give the extra number 4 to a friend. Why do that? No, keep it for yourself.
Right mind, even if they've got 2 gives one away.
Love that.
I've got 2, but no, to be fair, a friend of mine, Sandra, she's been teaching.
Yeah.
A friend of hers, and now another friend's joined them into crafting.
Oh, that's nice, though.
And that's what she's been doing, is anything second she's got, she's been passing it on to her friend Jean, and now presumably she'll be passing on to the new friend who's just joined them.
Yeah.
So yeah, some people do. I wouldn't.
Love it. Right, so item number then is 987289. Do get it while you can, because box kit 3 isn't coming back. Right, back to you, John.
So what I've done now is I've just cut the other 2 dies in the loopy. And the reason is, I mean, I've got packs of everything pre-cut here. But I always think, first of all, it's really important to show how well they cut. And any areas that you might have to actually prick out, which is just where they meet. But can you see, this is genuinely, this is the ultimate die. Can you see how fine that circle is?
That's amazing.
That's actually finer than any, that's even finer than the stem on the poppy. So when you're taking it out, of course, these have fallen out perfectly.
Right.
You might just want to ease it out slightly, little bit. Or you might want to use like the wax paper in your die so it drops out.
Yeah, okay.
Because if you can imagine, if you get to the end and you're pulling that bit out, you can snap it.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah? So just be a little bit careful. But I'm just going to do exactly the same, but I'm going to put these back in the die.
Okay.
Yeah. So drop it back in, and then it's going on the magnet board.
Cool.
So on the board, I'm going to drop the square back in, and I'm just trying to tonally get everything the same. So again, I'm using the craft artist, but hold it in there, yeah, and
Okay.
I'm just going a bit around it.
Yep.
With a little bit of the red to start with, yeah. Okay, and then a little bit of orange, because I used red and the orange, didn't I?
Yeah.
A little bit of the orange. You think I'm doing nothing really. Little bit of the pink. Now I'm using a big brush and I have a tendency to use the biggest size
Sure.
when I'm using more than one colour. And if they're in the same colour family, I kind of get away with it.
Right.
If I started switching over to blues, I wouldn't. And then when it pops out,
Yeah, you can see that.
I get...
It's lovely and soft, but yeah,
It's
you
soft,
can see
but
that.
it's going to pull it all together.
It is, it's going to match.
And I think that's where we struggle. It's certainly where I used to struggle. So all I need to do now is pull it together. So where's my... Oh, there it is.
Quick update then, John.
Yeah, cool.
Issue 3, technically sold out now, so it means all the stock is in baskets. Obviously, it's going to come to you with 4 as well. But thank you. If any do bounce back, we'll let you know, but I doubt it. So there we go.
Because that's actually the one that we're using on the show.
Yeah.
That's actually mine.
Bless you.
That's not actually one. Every single one we have,
Yeah.
we have put into stock for people.
Right.
That one is not even a sample. That one is mine off my shelf at home.
We'll make sure we give it back to you.
Yeah. Oh no,
So-
it's fine. I'm not. You will, because I'll watch it
You
all
know,
the way.
I know,
And
I
you
know.
know, bless him, Ryan's very good at packing everything back up for me nicely and making sure I get the box back. So,
Indeed.
so all I've done is add a little bit of foam tape onto this to raise it. So this is the panel that we actually stamped and made. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyone can do that.
It looks fabulous,
Yeah,
though.
but anyone
Yeah.
can do that. You saw what I did. I used a stencil. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that it? 4 stamps.
I think so.
I think I might have used 4 stamps. That's
Brilliant.
it. So I've got the strip here. So this is the loopy labels. But what you'll notice is that it actually, there we go. It's not, I didn't want it to be the same length.
Right.
So if you notice, it's not the same.
Okay.
Because you lose the impact. The idea is we can just
Oh, I like that.
offset it evenly. Yeah?
Yes.
I've got the square that I've done, so we're not losing any of that work. We're just putting it together. We're now making it into a background.
Yeah.
Because you can make it again. So I'm just going to pop that there, and then really simply, if something's difficult, cheat.
I love that.
So I'm just going to foam tape the top of the poppies. And I'm just going to pop that one there. I'm going to put that one there. I'm then just going to grab my glue glaze. And this is what I mean about something's difficult. Can you imagine how difficult it would be to foam tape those?
Oh, yeah.
Don't. Just
Don't.
glue it in.
Okay.
And there we go. But this is so easy. Have you tried this yet, did I?
Yes.
Because it is so much easier and cleaner to
isn't it?
use.
I love that it's like a lip gloss
Well, it
bottle.
is. It's
I
a
know-
lip gloss
yeah.
bottle.
Amazing.
I'm not going to lie to you.
No, I love it. So what you've got, I mean, this is a fabulous bundle for £9.99. You've got 2 large craft artist glues and you've got the glue glaze there, 521794. I'm really funny, actually. I was chatting to somebody the other day and I start getting really panicky if I'm like running out of glue.
I do. I buy them in 6s.
Yeah, I don't
I
blame
buy it
you.
in box of 6.
Yeah.
But the bizarre thing is, since I started using the fine line bottle and the glue glaze,
Yeah.
I've still got a box of 6 I've had 3 months now.
Does it last
Because I'm
well?
not using anywhere near as much, but yeah. But there you can see. So we've just used white card.
Yeah.
And we've used everything in the complete collection. And then just the craft artist petal inks.
Amazing.
You've made that, and anyone can do it because the dies and the stamps have done the work for you.
It's beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, John.
Thank you.
I'm desperate to show some samples because the angels are amazing, you know. So I will quickly run through what we're getting here in the the complete collection. How much, oh gosh, 2/3 of the stock has gone. But very quickly then, you're getting your fabulous magazine in the box kit. You've got the with 79 projects in. You've got the amazing A4 stamp set, 28 stamps. It's absolutely crammed. You have got your stencil, which John's just been using. Then you've got the exclusive to us here at the craft store. In with this box kit, you have got your Firth Park. Have I said that correctly?
You have,
excellent.
Yes.
Good, good, good. Then you've got that fabulous sort of tag die set and the lovely border. I adore that. Coming up here then, you've got the beautiful papers. You can see how everything absolutely tones beautifully. And then, so that comprises your one-day special, but then you have got in the complete collection the addition of your loophole labels that John's just been using and the beautiful, beautiful poppies. Now this is an absolutely amazing price. 2 payments if you're a Freedom member of just £20.23. Now have a little look at these beautiful samples. This is a great example of the ribbons that you can weave through the loopholes. There's another one as well. Oh, who's this by? This is by Helen. So the Fabulous Angels. Here's another one weaved through, which I think is absolutely divine. This one is by Jackie. We can find a lot of these samples on social as well, can we?
Yes, Sam's put all of the ones that were made by the design team. But
yeah.
I don't know why I said that word. You know,
It's
I go
normally
mad
me.
when anyone says that because they're not a design team, they're all friends.
Yes.
I don't like that word.
Yeah, yeah.
Anything that's done by the Angels and myself, Sam's photographed all of them and they're all on social media in the Crafting with John Next Door and Crafts 2 group.
Wonderful.
So you can look at everything and all the different options. And of course, the Angels will always happily tell you how they've done it.
That's great.
So if you need to, just message and they will tell you, or we'll tag them in and say, you know, usually I go, Rocky, can you tell this lady how you've done this one?
They
She's
really
got to the point
care.
now she knows I just tag her. That's it.
Yeah, I love that. This one is by Julie. Look how just clean and elegant and simple this is. This one is also by Julie. Absolutely stunning. Let's bring this one in. Oh my goodness, that's gorgeous. That one is by Hazel. That's really stunning. Look, this one is using the papers. She says, can I pick it up? Hang on a second. I'm just needing to, thank you, Jimmy. Let's bring this in. Ah, there we go, there we go, there we go. Look, so this one's using the papers that are in there. This one's done by Leslie. They're absolutely stunning. All the stamps, all of the beautiful designs, the dies. That one's also by Leslie as well. So absolutely stunning. But as I said, we'll over the course of the 24 hours, if the stock lasts, of course, we'll show you loads more samples. We are now over 2/3 of the stock gone. Please be quick on this complete collection. Do make sure, and we've already seen the sellout of issue 3. So, oh, Katie's asked a question. We'll find out later.
We have a limited stock.
Yeah.
Of issue 4.
Okay.
We only take so many of them.
Right.
And it's very unlikely, we rarely bring it back.
Okay. So need to be quick on this one as well.
Yeah, we won't, you know, if we have any left, I don't think we'll have any left on this one. So, and if we don't, that's it, it's done.
Right,
We don't certainly order any more, and certainly Practical who make it will not reorder it and bring any more in, because the quantities, as you can imagine, to get this price have to be enormous.
Yes, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. We've got a deep stock and over 2/3 of it is gone. So please check out your basket, because it's so nice. Do you know what I love about your box kits as well? I say this a lot to you, I think, John, that sometimes I look in my craft room and I feel so overwhelmed with what I've got in there. But to have everything, when you really want to craft something, but you're like, oh, I don't know what to have, when it's all in one kit for you, I love that.
It is. I actually did, you know, I do my Craft Cave live every week.
Yeah.
One I did a couple of weeks ago was based on a lady, I said, I've lost my mojo, I don't know where to start, I've got too much.
Yeah.
And I took it through stage by stage of what I do. And I know this sounds like a sort of thing, and it's not. You can go back and watch that. What I said to them is, get yourself a limited number of products and put everything else away.
Yes.
And something like this is brilliant, because for the price, you know you've got dies, stamps, papers and a stencil that all match. So put everything else away, and I mean seriously away.
I know, it's
Don't just
hard
push it to the side, put it away.
Yeah.
If you look in the magazine, you'll see how I store everything.
Ooh.
There's a whole 2-page about my craft cave.
Oh, I'm going to look.
And it shows you how I put everything away. Just have the box kit out, and honestly, the amount you do, because that's what I do.
Yeah.
That's what I literally, that's all I've got round me, and that's what I do at home.
Yeah.
And you're right, a box kit is a brilliant way to give yourself a boost on your mojo.
Amazing.
Regardless of whether it's mine or not, to be honest. But that idea is perfect for it.
Excellent. Thanks, John. How long have we got? Just over, well, yeah, 12 minutes. 12 minutes.
Right, okay, really quick then. Bit of a repeat of what I did before, but this time I'm going to use the card that comes with the Craft Artist inks, because we've put some bonus card in, which is this crystal card. So you get 2 A6 flower making paper in there, and you get, I think it's 5 sheets of the crystal card, and it's kind of got mica set in it.
Right.
So what that does, it gives it a beautiful shine
I
or sheen.
haven't seen this one.
No, it's new. It's just we just
new.
added it on. We were going through the warehouse, and Jane went, she said, "Have you used any of the crystal card?" I said, "I haven't for ages." She said, "I found some packs you must have done for something. Should we put it in with the inks?
Why not?
If you're doing it as your demo." I said, "Oh yeah, go on then. Why
Let's
not?
do it."
I'm not going to complain."
Yeah.
So what I've done is, I don't know. Oh yeah, I was using something else. I'm just going to do very similar to what I did before. I'm just going to place that down on, and I've cut myself a 6x6 piece of card.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So I know I've done 5 3/4 by 5 3/4, and the reason for that is you will get 2 5 3/4 squares from one A4 sheet.
Right.
Whereas you won't get 2 6x6s.
Okay, okay.
So I tend to do a lot now in 5 3/4 because it means I get 2 out of a sheet, and I'm cheap.
Sounds good.
As I keep saying, and people don't believe me. I am. I genuinely am. So I'm going to change colours, and I'm going to use the sort of green. I'm using the pearls now.
Yeah.
And I'm just going again through randomly this main body of the text. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go, and I'm sticking to the same sort of colours.
Yeah.
So I'm all right with one brush. Yeah. So and now I'm going through randomly with some blue. So again, anyone can do this. Yeah. You see there.
Nice.
But if you see
That looks really
the shine,
pretty.
if I hold it up, you might.
Yeah. Oh, yes, yes, yes. There we go.
See how the pearling reflects off the extra of the pearl card?
That's wonderful.
So,
oh, quick reminder, if I may.
Yeah, of
Here we
course.
go. This is the bundle if you want to go for it. So you're getting the Pearl Dawn, Rainbow and Tea Time, 24 colours with the crystal card pack, and that's £37.97. 409536.
and now all I'm doing is literally taking this little border. Yeah. Whatever ink's left on the stencil and me, and I'm just kind of filling it up. And making, effectively, you'd think, oh, well, you're making a mess. Look, I've got a line there. Oh, doesn't matter. Let's put another one in.
I like that.
Yeah, just playing. You know, these things are no skill, and so many people have been scared of using them.
Yeah.
So it's really, you know, it's a really simple way to do it. So I'm going to grab, I really should grab a different stamp, but I'm not doing, am I? This is just my favourite, honestly. I love the text. I really do. And usually text is always got scratches or something in it. And this hasn't. This is for you to do yourself. So it is actually legible.
I really like this.
Rather than being, you know, your standard sort of... But can you see I'm not trying to be skilled at all. So I did that with the blue. I'm going to ink a little bit with the green. Sort of second and third generation, Not doing anything, you know, amazing, different or spectacular. Again, now I'm just going to go in with this bronzy colour, which again is the same one. I do all these inks. The pearl inks that they do are just gorgeous. So again, I'm putting a few butterflies on randomly, and always remember to come off the page. So, okay, there is a very, very quick background. So what I'm going to do now, and it would help if I didn't lose things.
What are you looking for? So
my smaller poppy. I'm just going to go, so I like that love and wish and fly. So I'm going to put the poppy there, and we'll actually just go with the opposing seed head, just there. Really, really simple. I'm just going to cut that. So get the right plate combination for my Kaleido. Really simple. Because what I'm trying to do, as I said, is show you things that aren't in the kit.
Yes, that's wonderful.
There's no point, you know,
well, then
me
we
showing
get
you what's already
extra
there.
projects, which
So,
is grand.
First of all, there I've got a poppy.
Yeah.
That's almost done as a collage.
Yes.
So that
Really
will
like
look
that.
nice itself on white ink, on white paper. But I've got then, I get the other piece of that paper. If I just mount that up onto the same size, so I'll bring my guillotine in and cut that down.
Oh,
Yeah.
quick stock update then on the main bundle. Almost 70% of the stock has gone. It's going to go. Please check out your baskets. It is a why not deal. Fantastic deal, really is.
So again, just checking I've not got any stuck on me, because I usually have.
What, foam tape?
Yeah. Honestly, there's that much of it been in our washing machine and tumble dryer.
I can imagine.
I get shouted at constantly.
Hi, Sam.
You know, you've done it again, there's foam tape. But it's easier because it sticks to everything. So
Yeah.
you know, it's easy to peel off my top. So here we go. Sorry. But just the little bit of difference, just that little bit of definition.
Absolutely.
And this is always the boring bit where you have to sit and watch me pull tape off.
Well, I'm hoping that at some point I'll be able to stand next to you and pull
and help. I know, one day. Yes, well, I'm vaccinated now.
Yeah.
I think
I've done the one.
you've done the one. I've done two.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I did that a couple of months ago. So, but hopefully everyone will be and we can get back to normal.
Yeah.
But if you can see there,
I really love
the
that composition.
simplicity
Yeah.
of that. I'm not putting anything in, I'm not dropping anything in.
Yeah.
I've just got the simple, the love, the fly and the wish, and then I've got that poppy missing out of it in white.
Yeah.
And again, hardly using anything, but the sheen that you get from the ink in that card is just beautiful. It gives all the work for you.
Yeah. Wonderful. Right then, I'll go through the complete collection then and show some samples.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Well, I've been quicker than I thought. I've never done that.
That's amazing. Oh, now, Katie's just saying to me, if your budget doesn't quite stretch, you've got the one-day special itself. Here we are. So in this, you have got, obviously, the magazine where you've got 79 fabulous projects. You'll be getting the stamp set with it absolutely jam-packed. Did we say how many stamps were on there? 28, thank you. Oh, okay. We think it's 28. We can do some counting later. Anyway, you've got a lot on there. Beautiful. Then you've also got your fabulous stencil. Moving along, you have got the Firth Park die. Yeah, why couldn't I think of the word, John? I don't know why. Your Firth Park frame, that is exclusive to the craft store in with the box kit. You've got your fabulous tags and the border, and you have also got up here the papers. I'm going to flick through them in a bit more detail. So that's your one-day special at £19.98. You've got that £3 saving. However, if you want to go for the complete collection, that £3 saving carries over, and you've got the beautiful dies here, our wonderful loophole labels, and you've got the poppies. I adore the poppies, John. I just adore them.
Just beautiful. I've got to say thank you to Jane, because it was Jane's idea to do the poppies, and she just said, why don't you do a poppy?
Yeah.
But like a solid one.
Nice.
And she was right.
Yeah.
She always is. It's really annoying.
Lovely stuff. Now, what did you want to do? Do you want me to show samples?
I was going to quickly.
Yeah,
go for it. We talked about the dies in the set, but I hadn't shown them.
Okay, lovely.
So I wanted to show just how they will match together, and how the tags work. So all I've done, and I'll do this very, very quickly. So you've got the stamp, which gives you this border, and it's pulled together again from the elements. So you've got here, it's the same butterflies, and it's got those lovely circles. And you'll probably notice if you see any collage stamps that I've done before, or you think I might have done before, if you have a look, if you see those sort of concentric circles in them, they probably are mine, because I've been using them for a long time.
Right.
So I get that beautiful print.
Love that.
Yeah. I can then take the stencil if I want to.
Yeah.
Put the stencil on.
Oh, I love how it all lines up.
And you see that lines up exactly.
Yeah.
So I can then colour through that. Because I'm using the crystal card, I probably should have waited it to dry a little bit, but it's fine. So you can see how I can colour through it. I can then take the die and match the die to it.
Yep.
Take that down and cut that. So the die will fit it. So of course you can do offset borders with it.
Yeah.
You can make a frame. I think I've got a demo to show you probably tomorrow where I've actually made an entire a sort of down strip frame with it.
Cool.
But you can see there how then you've got all of that then cut out.
Perfect.
And coloured.
Yeah.
But I said about the tags, but just to show you, that's a piece of the tag's paper.
Lovely.
That's the tag, and you see it fits over. So all you do is take that on and die cut it, and it will cut out any of those little tags for you. And then my big tag die is just a little bit longer than the bigger tags.
Yes.
So all you do is cut them out with that and cut the bottom off.
Okay, that sounds like a plan.
But really simple, so you can just, I mean, I won't, shall I run that through?
You can do.
I'll do it very quickly.
That's all good.
I seem to have got more time than I normally have.
It does feel a little bit like that, doesn't it?
Yeah. Because
Oh.
I've talked loads like I normally do. And I always promise at the beginning of a show I'm going to say a lot less, and I never ever do. Oh, I got that right on the edge. Let's do it again, John, because you've been an idiot. Put it right on the edge. So put that in. There we go.
Yep.
But again, I think I try and do the box kit so that if you've never made a card, a collage, a piece of work, anything,
Yes.
you can do it. So literally there, and it even stamps out all the little dots in it because it's got dotted stitch lines all the way around
Oh,
it.
see, and again, look how fine that is. Wow.
Yeah. So really is quite small. But again, you've got the tag for it, but it's just beautiful. Like 4 of those on like little pegs on a washing line would look brilliant on a
That
card.
would look really cool. Love it. Oh, thank you very much, John.
Thank you.
Obviously, you're going to be back in an hour or so. Well, not or so. You're going to be back at 8 o'clock. We can't go late, can we? But thank you very much. Pleasure as always. Please do check out your baskets. We're over 2/3, if not more. No, wait, did we call 70 actually? I think 70%. Am I right? Katie in my ear. Did we call 70%? Nearly 70%, thank you. Couldn't remember, we've done so many stock updates, but just make sure you're checking out your baskets there. It is a why not deal. Thank you once again, John.
Thank you.
Amazing. See you in a minute.